Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today we are weekly planning for the week of the 22nd in my Franklin Covey Classic half letter planner. All the deco is from Planners Anonymous. And so let's start with the plans. This was this past week, my kids were on spring break. So we got a lot done, but not a lot done. Does that make sense? We did a lot, we stayed busy, but it wasn't really things that were on the agenda. So here we plan cute and functional. So today we're going to start off with the functional. And yes, you can have both. Usually here what I do is like a journal page of how the week went. It's something I started doing a couple months ago, loved it, and as soon as I decided I loved it, I stopped doing it. So, but things have just been so beyond hectic. I touched on that in the last video. So I picked it up again last week, and I'm going to do it again this week. So I'll do that off camera, but here is the week. I'm going to do this so we can plan it out comfortably. Okay. I'm going to just get a sheet of paper to lean on. This is my new favorite pen. I don't know, maybe it's Calm. I don't know. I think I got it. I don't know why my camera doesn't focus like everyone else's, but I think it came from a cloth and paper box. I'm not sure. So I left my weekly compass in here last week so that I would remember to fill one out. I do like that reminder in my planner to keep focused. I still have not filled out my power sheets. I bought them a week or two ago. They're here, but I haven't had a minute yet to fill them out because that takes like some focus and time, and I just don't feel like I have that right now. So let me grab last week's compass. So my bookmark, the page finder of the weekly compass, it's probably like 5 years old, and I went to go pull it out the other day and it snapped in half. So I got these off of Amazon, but they're not right because the compass doesn't fit in it. I had to cut the bottom of the compass off, which is fine because so it should have one more box. So I had to cut that off to make it to fit. But whatever, it works fine. I'll save that to go through it. So we'll see how this works doing this on camera. I haven't done this yet, and I know that the talking is going to throw me off big time. So we'll see. I'm just going to go here because these measurements are different. This must be centimeter, and the other one that I had must have been inches, so I knew which marker to make my line. So what I've been doing that works well for me is dividing my boxes in half-ish. And then what I do is write my like appointments and places to be on top and the to-dos that I want to do that are day specific to that day. Most recently I've been trying to follow more of a cleaning schedule, so that is what I've been writing in my day-to-day in trying to follow the cleaning schedule. So are you a weekly planner? I do monthly, weekly, and daily. It's just what works for me. It's not usually repetitive, aside from appointments and tasks. Lately, I feel like everything, like my kids' sports schedules, I feel like every week, all the coaches are like, this one's postponed, this one's canceled, this one, the date is changing. And as a paper planner, that is like my worst nightmare because my whole planner is covered in whiteout and I hate that. Okay, so last week I really liked the way this turned out. So what I did was the appointments got the color dots. I have so many of these cloth and paper dots and don't use them at all. So I did use them for the places that we needed to be. So it just added a little something. I'm going to continue with that. And these are the stickers that come with the kit. Oh, and I grabbed all of these from all the kits because these are so cute. These little, like, I think they're called the minis. So I grabbed these from the previous 2 kits because I didn't use them enough and they're too cute. And they are slightly different themed. Like this one was the story of the girl moving in, so it's all the boxes. This is one of her getting creative, so there's like the paintbrushes. And this one was a park meetup, so they're on like roller skates. So I did take these from the other kits to keep with me. And this like word stuff, because we always all need more word stuff, right? So yeah, so right now it feels like we don't have a set schedule right now. So that's a little, not like hard, but just even when it is supposed to be set, it's still changing around. Okay, so what I wanted to do was pull out what I was going to use so I knew which stickers. So we're going to go with the purple ones. So let's see, let me get settled here. Okay. So again, this is, okay. So I always do a Google Calendar. This is what I take to, like, I don't take my planner anywhere with me. So if I have to set up a doctor's appointment or something like that, I pull this out at the desk. As I get an email from the school, a coach, whatever, it goes right in here. And then I follow from this to my planner. So this is where everything is at for me. So, oh, where's my little, that's not going to work. I do have a little phone stand that I use that I laughed at when I got it in like a sub box and ended up using it all the time. Okay, so for one of my to-dos tomorrow, we got tickets to Shenyang. So I don't even know if I'm saying that right. And so I have to go pick up the tickets tomorrow. That's in Paramus. Okay. And then my daughter does have basketball. I feel like he changed that. So, whenever I do anything, whether it's on my monthly or my weekly, I do write it like where the day falls. So because she has basketball at night, I'm putting it at the bottom of the page. Anything that pops up, I'll have room to write it in. I also do that on my monthly. I write it like where it would fall on the day. That way anything else can fit if it comes up. And it just gives me the visual of how my day works out. She has that 5 to 6 o'clock. Now Tuesday, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tuesday she has 4 games to be at, so obviously that's not happening. So, okay, hold on. I have to let her one coach know she won't be there. So I'm going to keep this going for myself so that when I get to my dailies, I can write that out. Okay, so. All right, so she's only going to do the doubleheader game on Tuesday for basketball. She's not doing her other basketball league. This is her first game for the game that she is going to go to. It's her first game for that league, so that's why we're choosing for her to go to that one. And then she's on the same softball team as my other daughter. So my other daughter will have softball. So my husband and I will have to divide and conquer. Softball at 6 to 8, and that is away. And I always note that because I have to have more time to drive there and back. I need more to keep my toddler busy. Okay, and then she has basketball. It's a home game. And that is at 6:30. And then maybe, I guess it depends too on weather. I didn't even look that up yet, if softball gets canceled. So my daughter just started playing basketball last year, and it's kind of like she figured it out. Like, that's her thing. She really enjoys it. I love it because I think the games are really exciting, but I love it because the game is happening. Like every other sport, they're in cheer, soccer, softball, every other sport that they do. It's like you're waiting till the last minute to find out if the game is still on. Like, it might be canceled, or, you're getting ready to go head out into the pouring rain and whatever. I love that basketball is just, it's happening. So there's no plan B. There's no in the back of your mind like, oh my gosh, I really want to put on my pajamas and snuggle and watch a movie in this pouring rain. Or like, what am I going to put on to wear to stay dry? Like, I really like basketball. And most likely there's also a bathroom then too, because you're inside a gym. So, wait, is this Tuesday? No, Wednesday. Okay. Wednesday is busy. I just like doing these dots because it kind of like, otherwise everything gets all mushed together. And it's hard to see what you have. So this makes it very clear that there's 4 different things going on. All right. So now my to-do list on Wednesday won't be too big. So I have Bible study. Oh, I don't have it written down because I'm not going to make it to my Bible study on Tuesday because my daughter has a game, both of them. So, okay. So I have one on Tuesday and one on Wednesday mornings. So Bible study at 9:15. Groomer at 2 o'clock. So I'll drop the dog off, swing by the school for pickup, And then my daughter has therapy at 3:30. So I will pick the dog up, bring her home, and then bring her back for the groomer and the therapist are right next to each other, but there's going to be too much time in between to make that work. Okay, and then they both have softball at 6, and that's another away game. At 6 o'clock. Okay. There's a PSO meeting that night, but I don't think I'm going to make it because they have their game, but I would be interested to go. So I had mentioned in my previous video, we've homeschooled for the last 4 years, and back in March, my girls both went back into school. So it's just been this big transition around here, lots of stuff going on. So I used to go to the PSO meetings back when they went into school. My oldest went to 2nd grade. So I used to go to the PSO meetings. So whatever, it's nice to just kind of like know what's going on, but I'm also trying to not get as involved as I used to be. Okay, so my daughter has a book fair. I'm so excited about this. I will tell you honestly, the only thing that I was like, the only part of homeschool that I was like, oh no, they're going to miss out on this, was the book fair. And so for them to come back at the end of the year and still be back in time for a book fair, I am so excited. I am like, girl, take all my money, get your posters and your pens and your journals, at least one book, but I'm so excited for her to have a book fair. So we are going to highlight that. It's Thursday and Friday. And then I think they have a nighttime one too. So, ew, those colors are nowhere near the same. So I can bring like my little toddler. I'm sure my oldest would want to go too. So, all right, I got to give her money for that. Money for the groomer. And what did I just think of? Hold on, I just thought of something. Book fair. What did I... Crap. I just thought of something that I had to like remember. All right, hopefully that comes back, or it wasn't too important. Thursday, book fair. Then my daughter has practice and dance. I don't know what this girl is going to do come summertime. She's going to be out of her mind if she's not this busy. Oh, all right. Her friend has a basketball injury. Poor babe. Okay. Okay, practice. So KB's. Her, okay, 4 to 5 o'clock. And then we have to run over to dance at, okay, obviously the dance season starts in September. It is now April. I still have to look to see what time this class starts, because I don't know. I don't know why, I can't remember. It's been different every She's like same class, same dance teacher, but just moving up levels every year. But the time has changed. Like the little kids get the earlier, and I just can't remember this one. And I think the class gets longer too each year, so I think that part is throwing me off, that she's got the extra 15 minutes. So, okay, and then so a lot of my daughter's things, or two of her things, I guess, are at the Y, and so that's where my gym membership is. So I'm trying to get in the habit of like just going to the gym when she's there, because she's there for an hour like a couple times a week. So if I just take that hour to myself, like that would be a really good gym schedule for myself. And I'm there anyway, and it's more of a hassle to drive back home, sit there for 15 minutes or whatever, and then like run back. It's easier if I just stay there. So I have to just, but half the time it's like you're in the after school hustle and you're like, all right, get your stuff ready, let's go. And we're out the door. And when I drop her off, I'm like, oh my gosh, I wanted to stay here and work out. So I just have to like remember and get in the habit of like thinking ahead and saying like, okay, tonight I'm going to work out. So, and not even like that much anyway. I want to walk on the treadmill, and half the time I'm in yoga pants anyway. So I don't even know what this preparation for being there I'm talking about, because half the time that's my look anyway. All right, so what were we at? So now we're doing Friday. Thursday is book fair, dance, basketball. Friday is my sister-in-law's birthday, the book fair. Oh, and I have MOPS. If you are a mom of a toddler, so I don't know if you've ever heard of MOPS before, but it is a faith-based mom group that is like international. And it's called Mothers of Preschoolers, so it's MOPS. But they've changed it, and like my group has Moms Next, which is like beyond preschool. So, you know, like my girls are middle school, upper elementary, whatever. So my group is all moms with older kids. Then there's like other tables that are moms of preschoolers. And so the whole thing has changed names now, like nationwide, internationally, to the Mom Co. But it's so good. Like, so I'm just saying that if you have one by you and you're in that like new mom stage, toddler mom, like looking to meet other moms with kids, it's such a great group. It's so fun. So yeah, check that out around you if you have that, because I've been doing it for 2 or 3 years now, and it's just so nice for like to get together with moms that are in your age group and connect and like, you know that your kid's not the only one throwing themselves on the floor at Target. All right, dress rehearsal, softball practice. That's iffy. I don't know if we're gonna make it to that, because oh my gosh, but they have to. They missed it this weekend too. They have it twice. So it was my nephew's birthday party, and our town, you know, our school is on spring break. So I was like, it's okay if they miss practice. But then they'd miss 2 practices in a row. They have games that week, but we have Shenyun, so, and that starts at 7. Yeah, we're not going to make that. They're not going to make that. All right, so on Saturday, she has her dress rehearsal, which is nice that dance is winding down, although that's one of my gym days. So I better get in there, because she's only got another couple weeks of it. Oh, because that's Saturday. So, but her dress rehearsal's 3 hours long. I don't think I'm working out that long. Not yet. I used to be so... Whatever. I'm not going there. Okay. We all used to, should have, would have, could have, right? Dress rehearsal at 1:30 to 4:30. Did I write that wrong? They are working it this year. She's got 2 recitals this year. I don't know if that's, I'm sure that's normal. All right, let me... And then Sunday is another busy one. Church. Oh, she's not going to make it to her game. She has a friend's party. Okay. At least that's the other travel league than the one that she's missing the game on Tuesday. All right, so church at 9, which is like, wait, 2:30 to 3. All right, maybe she will make that. I'll have to check the emails and see what that is. Because she, sometimes, most of those games are double headers, so she could at least stay for one. Oh, no, because the birthday party. Hang on. Okay, the birthday party is, hopefully, I'm banking on the fact that you can't hear all of the noise upstairs. But I don't know if that's true or not. But my kids, there is something in the air. I don't know. I'm out of excuses. But I guess it was spring break. They're still in this transition of being in school. I don't know. Do you have any more excuses for me to use as to why they are acting up all the time? All right, and then they have Awana. That's the last Awana. They haven't even been to that lately because, I don't know, I'm out of excuses, like I said. Out of excuses. Okay, so now this I have been using. I've never been able, I've been using this insert for years. I've never really come up with a use for this sidebar here. So lately I've just been using the really nice big sticker from Planners Anonymous. Since I've been using them, I started putting that there. It fits perfect, so it adds a little something. It's better than blank pages or, a blank side there. I think it's, comes all the way down to make it fit. And it is kind of like an absolute perfect fit, so it works. And it just adds color. And so I've said this like 100 times, probably in every video. Like, I've definitely learned that to keep coming back to actually using my planner functionally, it does have to look cute for me. I've learned that. And obviously, to everyone, that is something different. To some people, it's, just the little cloth and paper stickers. And to other people, it's more. And I don't think that has to be explained. Okay. So, I guess I could have just done that here, but I forgot about this page, honestly. Gym schedule. text the coach about Tuesday, and which I forgot. She can't do it either way, so I just wrote that. Okay. So the other day, kind of like randomly, I wasn't even thinking of it. Here it is. I just started like writing things down. So, okay. I did sign my son and I up for the Bible study next year. New important dates. I still have to do that. Lake sign up. I have to sign us up for the lake. We are going to like seriously miss our membership. And more pictures. Okay. And my birthday trip plans. I have to start planning my birthday. I'm not that type of person, but I'm turning 40. And I was like, I am not letting that go with nothing happening. So I have to plan it. But I have to do it because now I'm not doing it and it's in like a month and a half. So I just have to like start getting serious about that. Just like for a weekend for my husband and I. Oh, okay. Help me out. Do you have any places you love in the Northeast? About 3-4 hours away from New Jersey. That you really enjoy. Because I can't think of anything. I really want to go to Maine. That just seems so beautiful, but it's like a little too far. Because anywhere that I've seen that's like a part of Maine to go is like 5 hours away, which is kind of a lot for a weekend. We've never left our kids before except to have other kids. My husband and I have never been away before alone since we've had the kids. So, one, I don't want to go too far. Two, it's only for like 3 days, so I don't want to spend 12 hours in the car for 3 days away, you know? So, yes. Where are your suggestions to go? I am open to them. This gorgeous planner is from Planners Anonymous. And I did try to fit my Franklin rings in it, and it does work. So I love that. But I didn't feel like it went with this specific kit as well. All right, so and also, what are some things that you did for your big birthdays, like the big ones that you want to celebrate? And so I am a completely boring person. So I don't know what we're even going to do. Like, I don't drink, so we're not going to bars. Like, we'll go out to eat. I want a place with a pool. I burn easily, so I don't really like sitting on the beach. Literally, like, imagine the two most boring people who are at least aware that they're boring, but yeah. So I don't know. I want to have like a really nice relaxing weekend, but I don't know how to relax and I don't know how to have fun. So so how do you make plans with that? And like in my head, I'm like, oh, I'll bring my planner. It would be really great to have a whole weekend to relax and do planners. Everyone is at Go Wild right now. And I was like, I will take all this birthday money and go to Go Wild next year. Forget a weekend trip this year. I would really want to go. I want to know if it's worth it. I don't like flying because God forbid that took me somewhere fun. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. So I'll just stick to the same boring Northeast that I live in. But like I haven't really ever, like, I guess I really haven't ever flown. So like I have, yes, but so sporadically that it's like doing it for the first time every time. So it's like super terrifying. So we went to Disney like 4 years ago and it was like so horrible. It wasn't. It was just frightening. It was scary because it was like a new experience. My husband flies all the time for work, so it's like no big deal for him. And every time the plane shook, I was like, and we weren't even sitting next together. He was like the row behind me. So, but yeah, it was definitely weird. I want to start keeping track of when I get gas because in my head, it's like, I feel like I only fill up my car every 2 weeks, but I want to know, like, out of curiosity, for budgeting purposes, whatever. So I do want to put that little like gas sticker when I get gas. And then, I don't know, these stickers are so pretty. But I'm just going to like pop this one here and call it a day. Maybe like that. We'll just do that just because to take up room. That's cute. That's my week. So then I do have the meal plan here, which I don't usually do. I like to, but I just don't. Like I'll pick out 5 or 6 meals, but then I just decide that day which one to make based on what time I have and where I need to be. Let me think. Is there anything else this week that I have to do? I hope the book fair night is Friday night because we won't be able to go if it's Thursday night. So apparently like they run it during the day and then they have one at night. So I'm hoping that's on Friday night. Oh, what does she have? That wasn't the 23rd. Why isn't that written down? Thank God I just remembered that. I have a school meeting with my daughter's teacher on Tuesday morning at 10:30. I think it's at 10:30. I'll check the email. Because she wasn't there in the beginning of the year, and that's when they always do the school conferences. I emailed the teacher just to see how she's like adjusting and doing, and she was like, she's doing good, but if you want a meeting, like a conference like we do in the beginning of the year, so we're doing that. It's okay. So I have to get a birthday present for my friend's daughter. My daughter's friend. Same though. I'm friends with her mom. I'll have to talk with my daughter to see what she wants to get her. And then it's my sister-in-law's birthday. I have to remember to text her. So what I usually like to do then is go a following week and see what to-dos have to get done for the following week that I can prepare and get done this week in preparation for next week. Wait, dress rehearsal. Another one? I have to check that email too. Oh, VBS registration is next week. But my daughter said she doesn't want to go, but it's the last one she's going to be able to go to, so I want her to go. Ugh. And my friend's party. My friend's having her 40th party. The reason I say ugh is because I have to buy an outfit or a dress, and I don't want to do that because I don't work out when I say I'm going to. So, okay. So that is my plans for this week. And so, as I fill out my dailies, I refer back to this. Let's check before I close this out. I don't want to scratch my planner with that. Let's check my monthly and see where we're at. All right. My registration is due. I've left this post-it here for however long, and it's still not showing up in the mail. All right. Oh, there it is. School meeting at 9:30. Okay. Ticket pickup, youth group, we won't make it to because they have sports, groomer, PSO meeting, book fair, dress rehearsal. Oh, she's going to have strength and conditioning. All right. Which she also has tonight. Wax. This is the following week. And going into May. Ooh, my anniversary is next month. Her cheer fitting. Gosh, we're strolling right into the next bunch of sports. All right, that's it then. That is everything. All right, so that's my weekly plan, and then I'll just write in my weeklies. I have to get back into doing my little Planner Perfect method of writing out the day over here. It's been just like a lot with them being back in school. All good, but just a lot. Like I don't have my routines down yet. Like they get off in the mornings and they're good to go, but that morning time used to be like when I would do my Bible study. So I don't have my own routines down yet. So I kind of feel like I'm kind of like floating through the air, It's like, whatever, no big deal. I just have to start really nailing down my routines and sticking with them and basically showing up for myself because I'm just not, taking the time to get that stuff done. I showed up to Bible study on Wednesday without my work done. So, just getting that kind of like coming home from dropping them off and getting right to doing that. But then I have my toddler, so then I feel bad, doing that stuff then when he's up, because then that means he's on a screen or something for me to get that done. Where I used to get up early in the morning and do all that before the girls woke up, but now they have to get up earlier. So it's just, and I have no desire to get up earlier than 6 a.m. to get that done. So just have to figure that out. Let me write that in so I remember to find what works this week on getting, because man, do you feel dry if you are the type that does study the Bible and you don't, you just feel dried up and tired. So I really need to focus on that this week because I can tell that it's like affecting me. So that's all that. I have to carry this stuff over. I have to turn in their raffle tickets because they're doing a fundraiser for softball. I have to take a CPR class for Girl Scouts. And I signed up for a course on like ADHD to just help my daughter with it a little bit, see what we can do. Oh my goodness, someone is rolling something around on the floor upstairs. What even is that? Honestly, my husband works from home. I don't know how he does it because it is loud up there. Camping video. So I am a Girl Scout leader and we're taking our 5th grade girls on their first ever camping trip. So as a leader, I have to watch a video about camping safety. Also why I have to take a CPR class. And that is the first week in June. So I really need to get on that. I have been moving that task over week to week to week to week. So, all right. I definitely have to sign up for the lake this week too. That is like a must do. My daughter will be beside herself if I don't have that done. So I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to end up highlighting everything. Everything is on fire, all needs to get done. So I can't highlight everything, but I definitely have got to sign us up for the lake because that's all we do in the summer. We go on a vacation, but my girls are not in camps, every week of the summer. They might each get 1 or 2 camps for the week. Each get 1 or 2 camps that are a week long for the summer. And she's already missing cheer camp for our vacation, which is devastating. She actually took it pretty well, but I think she'll be upset the week of. Well, not if we're on vacation. I don't know. Okay. A new compass card. This sweet picture. It was from one of the Girl Scout things. Where are we at? This is just what my dailies have been looking like. Plain and boring. We're in survival mode over here. We're just... All right, this is today. So we'll leave this here. And good thing I didn't write it in because her basketball practice changed already today. It is today and it's already changed today. So it's just white out everywhere when it comes to basketball. Okay. Sorry, I just got totally distracted by the noises my toddler was making. He is all boy. It's so funny. All right. And then I have to get my girls so they've been on spring break all week. We need to get, back into school prep here tonight. which is just gonna, oof. Can't wait to see what everyone's moods are like over that. All right. And this is for my weekly. So that is it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for always coming back and watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.